Pisces, welcome to my channel, Rainbow Wizard. I'll be doing a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. The reading is for the middle of November here in Scorpio season. Should be a good season for you. Should be a good month. Well, personally, I always find that any month that is air sign, I flow well with it. But Pisces, check out other signs in your chart as well. For additional love messages. So all signs should be posted. Sorry, I did not just scream. All signs should be posted so you can check them out, and I'm sure you have plenty of other options as well. Especially Moon sign, Venus sign should have additional messages. When you're looking at love readings, which is the readings that I do and pick up on, that any messages that I see, I will share with you. As always, I do shuffle on screen to connect with you all. Thank you so much for your amazing comments. I do really appreciate you taking your time to write to me. So thank you very much. I am ready to do your reading. So, perhaps you are planning to travel. Perhaps you are planning to take a new direction, or perhaps you are planning to focus more on one direction compared to another. You are determined. You are also very passionate in your endeavors at this time, Pisces. A person, though, could be the one that is on that distance. They look at the globus, the world, and saying, where do I need to go? How do I get there? They have something to give you, Pisces. Now, you could be surrounded by sudden success, therefore praise and celebration. You are admired. People around you look up to you. They applaud for you. You might not see that. You might have gone through recent hardship and you feel that I don't know what is outside of my energy. I don't know, but I don't really feel like it's positive. There's something about perhaps that there has been an ending and you fear approaching the ending because you are uncertain what is waiting for you. So it could be different for all of you, Pisces. Maybe you have ended, there is a relationship ended maybe a while ago. Now it's the first time you have to be confronted or see this person, or it could be a chapter of your life that has ended in terms of maybe you changed a job and now you have to maybe confront someone at your old job. It's something like that that is difficult, that is kind of, I don't know how I will deal with it. That's what you're fearing. Now, you could also have gone through a difficult period when it comes to your finances, and you had to change everything. So you have to use a new approach, but at the same time, you have to also build your confidence and say, well, I did not try everything before. You see, there's a lot of people behind these wands here as well. They're looking, they want you to be successful, but something about you feeling that there's something that pulled you down, and you don't know if you are successful, you don't know if you are celebrated, but you might know, and you might have many things to be grateful for, but it's just something that is in your emotions. You haven't been able to remove it yet. Now, and when we're looking at the person that is showing up in your reading, so, well, we'll jump over to them in a minute. I do see someone here that is, this is someone that could be in a codependent relationship. They always try to stay very calm, cool, and collected. Now there's a third party situation around them. This could be, again, a codependent relationship. This could be someone that it's on and off, but this time around, this codependency, this something about a game being replayed over and over and over in a connection has also caused someone to be very depleted. I see a person here that could suffer from addictions. But their addictions is more, it's more than an addiction. This person here is someone that they are codependent on something, but they also thrive. And it's painful to be addicted to something, but they love the drama that is happening around this situation. It's as if they are, the negative here is that they actually, it's like they don't particularly enjoy what they're addicted to. It's a bit like someone is addicted to, let's say, alcohol. They don't really like the alcohol, but they love the person they become when they drink, because they get a lot of attention, or they get this confidence, right? So they might not love it, but they get a lot of attention, but they don't like it because it's affecting and depleting them. So this could also be it's almost like someone like, oh, they want to go to war, they don't like it, but they love the attention they get if they win. In their emotions, right? They know that this connection with you and them is protected, but it's been out in the cold for so long. Their intentions is to be vulnerable and show you feelings, but again, they want people to watch, to applaud them. So this person here is not speaking to you, but they want to take action towards you. But you have already walked away from this person. I feel like Pisces, that it is someone that you have turned your feelings off for, but you actually do also, it's as if you are saying, I don't have any feelings, but maybe I do. And you are scared that you have feelings for this person. So you rather stay in this fear. In your environment, there could be finances blossoming. There could be a new love. There could be a new connection. There's just something new in your life. There's a transformation. Something is going to be completely different from what things used to be here, because you have taken a choice. You have made a choice. You are moving towards the new. Some of you are going through this awakening. You're going through like a whole, it says here, Pisces, that you have, there's a significant change, but you now really want to stick to that change, the transformation. You want to continue to walk away from everything that didn't serve you. And you're feeling good about that, but in your feelings, it's a bit murky. It's a bit sort of, well, I'd rather stay here like alone and fearful, not knowing, wondering, rather than maybe face that I actually have walked away from someone head on. I see that you are pausing. You're pausing because you're not ready. And I don't know why. It's almost like you are wondering who is left when you come outside after your transformation. You are feeling better staying put where you are for a little longer, because you are sort of dreading to come out, but you know that you have major success. There's finances improving. There is you. It's like all this glitz and glam around you. There is not really anyone that not wishing you well. You have a lot of support, right? You have a lot of people cheering for you, and you might not realize that, Pisces, because you have been in this doom and gloom when it comes to a specific energy. I'm picking up it's more of a specific energy, and it's supposedly this person. All right, so what is happening in their surroundings, and what are their feelings, and what are their intentions? We are going to look into that. So, right. You know what I'm seeing here? It's someone that is saying here, they want you to dive into their world because their world is very exciting. It's like that world that they can lure you into or lure anyone into. It is saying that, well, come into my world, step into my office, welcome to my world. Like, let the games begin, right? But the thing is that this toxic world, yeah, that could have been fun. There's a lot of fun in temptation. It's excitement in temptation, right? But they lost more than they gained. They have a financial loss. They have depleted themselves in this world, overstayed their welcome in this world, right? And they are at loss. They done something hasty to rescue this world, but it's almost someone that is saying that, let's say you have the best time of your life with your friends, but you're still drunk, and then you decide to stay behind, and all your friends, they leave, but you only have a credit card that you shouldn't really use, but you stay there anyway because this world is so exciting, right? Like, you need to be there, but then it's like the addiction keeping this person there in the world, and they did not take the exit when they should have, and they stayed there, and they lost a lot. They lost, like, heartbroken, they lost money, they lost a lot. This is someone that is they made this choice, and now it's going to take a while to fix it, right? They do feel that they can fix it because they're very passionate about what they do in general, but I see that it's not going to be easy for them to fix the mess that they have made here. So I get Capricorn and Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, okay. So what happened with them was, there is a world they have when it comes to, this person could have a sex addiction, or this person is someone that they love the drama within a connection. It's a karmic connection, right? There's good and bad, the ugly, and most of the time it's been the good, the bad. No, not even the good, it's been the bad and the ugly, because the world wrapped up, and then in the end there was the Queen of Wands there. Things ended. No one was even watching. They didn't leave the place when they should have. They stayed behind based on lust, and they refused to see that there was not much to gain there. There is not much to gain there, and they are at loss, like a major loss. I'm picking up someone that just almost, it's almost like they unconsciously knew that they had to really burn the candle in both ends for quite a while, and then, like, perhaps that was going to be the end of the road for this addiction. Perhaps they can't even fund the addiction. There is just depletion. It's difficult. They can of course get help, but they try to pick up some more crumbs and continue with whatever they were doing. This is someone that, again, the candle in both ends, it's like they wanted to stay in this toxic world forever, and this is someone that could have a severe addiction, and you were this light and protection and this joy in whichever shape and form that you were in their life. They have deep feelings for you. Their intentions is to move forward, but I see that when they move forward, they might not be able to even reach you. That's what I'm picking up here. They really want to fight for you. They want to fight for this, but I see that they need to heal themselves first. Okay, Pisces, there is someone here. They feel they are your divine counterparts here. All right, please give me some messages. We have the Ace of Pentacles in Pisces environment. All right, yeah, you are going to have a lot of luck. Healing, faith, truth, hope, inspiration, inner beauty, money, luck, and balance, Pisces. So if you also feel here again, your feeling says that, oh no, things are not going in my favor, things have not progressed. I see that you have this indecision here, difficult choices. You're not seeing a way. You're seeing there's hidden information. There's something very hidden, lack of clarity, and you're stuck in the middle. Why is that? Why is Pisces stuck in the middle? Someone could try to give you that illusion that you're stuck in the middle as well. It doesn't have to be a love connection. It can be in general. It can be in your environment as well. Some answers or hidden information. Yeah. See, you have started this transition, Pisces, and you felt some, in regards to this person turning up in your reading, that you carried love for, supposedly, but you felt that it was a waste of time. We have the Emperor showing up, someone that, you know, you felt that this person was your divine partner, that it was meant to be, it had that sparkle, that magic, right? But it turned into be quite the opposite. This is someone that, there's also gossip around you, Pisces, right? I see that you are keeping your head down, focusing on what you have to do, right? See, there's something you're not seeing. There is a lot that you are not seeing. What is that? And do you have to see it? How important it is for Pisces to see it, yeah. Now, this could also be good news. I see here a King of Cups wanting to share a message with you, but you are not really, you are picking up messages intuitively. You are picking up messages just like in your dreams, just by, well, listening to inner guidance. There could be someone here that is Virgo, could be, I have Aquarius, I have Pisces, I have Aquarius with Pisces, I have Aquarius with Scorpio. So I mean, what I mean is Aquarius Sun Moon and Libra, or Aquarius with Pisces. We also have Leo with Pisces. We have Taurus, strong Taurus star sign here as well. Now, okay, you will be challenged here in regards to almost deciding your journey before you take the blindfold off. Yeah. It says here, find the answers before you take the blindfold off, because when you take it off, there could be someone that's trying to confuse you, that is very tempting around you. But you have luck. You have a lot of luck and blessings around you, Pisces. So I would say, compared to the last reading, it is quite the U-turn. It looks like what you've been doing, Pisces. I see that underneath the surface, there is some kind of energies bubbling up. I just see there is this sort of brewing. If you even scratch the surface slightly, you will sort of see, you hear like some wrestling down here, like in the beach, right? There is like crabs and trying to crawl up, but they cannot really crawl up. The sun is about to come up, the star is about to shine, and they keep going down in the water. It says here, Pisces, is something about because you are sensitive and you can pick up many energies, it's almost that it says really make an effort to stay balanced, at peace, calm, harmony, tranquility, and it's very much taming any thing inside of you where you feel restless, where you feel that you have to tame the beast maybe even further. There is something about resilience. It's something saying here that okay, you could get these signs saying to you that, oh, give up, and that's an illusion. You could say, oh, everyone else is making it out of here, but not me. I feel abandoned. I don't have success. I am the unlucky one. There will be thoughts like that for you because you are still going through a transformation. You are still going through that. It's a big change that you have been going through, and I'm just getting the strong messages, Pisces, that your feelings are not actually telling you the truth at the moment. Your feelings are not, that's not reality at all. So it tells you you might as well skip. You might as well skip the feeling this way, but you might not be able to, because it is the final part of your transformation, which you have been working on for quite some time. But you are nearly there. There could be gossip around you where you hear about it, and then when you hear about it, you just want to react as well. You want to tell someone off, or there's a bit like, oh, you feel sad about it. It says just keep your cool, it's not worth it. Really strong and powerful cards. There is also someone here that is they are very hurt. This is someone that feel that they're entitled to another chance. They're entitled to happiness with you. They're entitled to show you that they can invest. But at the same time, this is someone that is out of their mind. This is someone that, again, you cannot reason with this person. I don't see you and them are enemies or anything like that. I just see that you will witness someone for who they really are, and you will be you will just be like, oh my God, the worst is over. I see that you will then just fly very fast ahead, right? You are wrapping up a chapter. You have left small offers. You have left a trail of small offers. So you might look back and you are like, oh, that person tried to reach me. Oh, that person, I missed that message. Maybe we would have had a nice time, or it's going to be something like that. But you are onto something really huge in your life that is new beginning in love and finances. It's pure happiness that you have never experienced before. You have persevered and you are protected. Some of you could have seen a healer that is protecting you, and it's really effective. You also here have accepted that you are a chapter in your life. It is over. You will not go down a rabbit hole. Perhaps there is something about, like, you could get dreams about, for example, see here, you could have dreams about being ill. You could have dreams about relapse, if that's what it is. There could be a lot of dreams trying to say, come down here, right? You come down to this rabbit hole. Successful venture at work. You know who you gave a lot to and you didn't get anything in return, Pisces, right? Now, things are going to change. Love will not be hard anymore. In the past, it's as if the love was hard work. It was like receiving small gestures of love and romance, and you were holding on to breadcrumbs, but it wasn't. You knew that it's not your worth, and you knew what you had to go through as well to be where you are now. It's a completely different person. You will look back and you will see that you have changed a lot, and you will be very proud of who you have become and the strength that you carry, and perhaps you will also teach other people that strength as well, Pisces. And see, in your current, there is a very strong energy wanting to reach you here. This is someone that want to collaborate with you. It could be someone from your past. This is someone with past life union. I'm picking up someone traveling to you very fast. They have something, again, that you are their wish fulfillment. They're trying to be a little bit sneaky how to get to you. This person could be a Scorpio. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo. They're just waiting for you to appear. Yeah, they're waiting for you to appear. Let's pull some final cards here. And yes, so someone that is moving towards you slowly. We have the Chariot again. I just see someone here. It is right. There is someone realizing they cannot really rush. They have to enjoy the journey whilst coming to you as well. They see that you spend a lot of time on self-care. You're not rushing. I see in the 2024, this is big year for you. See, Pisces, you've left a trail of difficult situations in the past. In the past, I can see that, Pisces, you had a lot of what you will say is like small, like it was a crush, it was very like romantic, a bit sort of spicy. Is a lot. You dealt with. I feel that you dealt with the Knight of Cups. Someone, like a lot of people, that is like that very romantic, and you could have thought that that's all you wanted as well. You just wanted that. That was fun. I just see that, but it wasn't actually fun, because you ended up suffering on the cost of someone wanting to share and dish out their heart, but they knew what they were doing, and you know, you were the one that was suffering, even though you were also there. I just see that you don't want to really be on that journey anymore. It's like you have also changed the type of person you're attracted to, and not just in love, but people in general. Like you could have just cut out friends. You don't really open up to many. You have just very few friends, maybe no friends, or it's something about you doing this journey on your own. It's just you are keeping yourself to yourself, right? True love is knocking on your door, right? This is a protected union, and it will be love, type of love that you have not. See here again, you have two people. It looks they look similar, these cards here. You have, it's that, do I want to trust this person? Both of you could maybe have come into wealth, so you weren't so wealthy before, or there's wealth happening, right? There is also time apart from someone here. There's someone here is a very flirtatious type of vibe here. It's like recapturing romance, getting to know each other as your bond deepens. There's romantic feelings, trust, passion, right? Engagement. This is this gives me the vibe, the vibes here of you meet someone, it really goes like this is, you meet someone that you know you're meant to be with, and then you realize, okay, this is a different setup than in the past. So someone here, you will realize there is not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going. But there is someone obvious here that even you know now that, oh, that chapter with this person, it's not someone that can maybe awaken the feelings in me anymore. That's why it comes up as the Five of Pentacles. But this person's suffering in regards to being rejected by you, Pisces, could be also their opportunity to change, because as it changed you, it looks like this person here will also change. Based on being shut out in the cold from the one true love. This could be a twin flame. We also have the year of the rooster. Someone could have Virgo in their chart. We have the year of the rat, could be significant. Year of the pig could be significant. Again, we have the year of the rooster, could be significant. All right. Do we have any? I can't find. Okay, it's late here, so I really like these energies, Pisces. It's nice to see. It's like just, you just have that, it's just something that you have to deal with yourself here. It's almost that you have to decide that, have I healed? My surrounding says that I have healed, right? I feel great. Things are looking up in my job. I feel great. I feel happy. I have love here. I feel all these feelings, but it's like, I know I see everything and I see the signs coming towards me, but right in your feelings, you are not quite sure, because as well, you're healing from a heartbreak. There's also freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. So it can also be, Pisces, that this union here, this is a twin flame union, again, where you truly were, you know, your wounds were open, almost like you were throwing salt in a wound to your other half, right? Or they were throwing salt in your wound, and that was very painful. See, yeah, it's a painful twin flame union here, went through it. And the twin flame union, it can always have the opportunity to come back together because it is your twin flame. But someone here, they have to heal. They have to heal, and I see that you might feel awkward being the one actually that show this person the door to say goodbye. I wish you all the best, healing, you know, love and blessings and all that jazz. I see that you are very sort of you know, transparent. You're very outspoken. You are sort of yeah, I see that you are you could just be telling them as well, right? You're not holding back. There is there is someone here that you, and I believe that is a twin flame. It's a karmic twin flame. It again can heal here. This is someone that they have to basically, well, as the card shows, I feel that, you know, this person, they have a choice based on this union, that they can choose the journey of the twin flame and understand the twin flame journey to better themselves. But again, this person is not really doing that great at the moment. Let me pull a few more cards here. Yeah, they have to go through an awakening from pain. This person here, yeah, they are at loss in their finances. They are, through pain, this person is picking up these signs. It's something that this person's journey, it's like this is someone that have to crash and burn to really see the light. This is someone that is in denial of, you know, they don't believe in anything. They don't believe in anything but what their ego tells them is real and their addiction tells them is real. They're like, none of that is relevant. They're just like, I need to get my next fix, whatever that is. I need to get that. That's all I need to. But they have been triggered by a twin flame. I'm seeing here. That is the only hope for them. The only hope where they can actually get in touch with their spirituality. You might be dealing with a Leo, or this person is a Leo. They have to take the opportunity that a twin flame journey is handing out to them, because there is help, right? See here, there is help. See, but if they just don't get help and they see, this is your twin flame. They don't want to get help. They don't want to use this journey to heal, but I believe that they will. Right? I've spilled the cups over so many times. They could get trouble with the law. As I said that, the law, justice. Four of Cups. They're sacrificing this union for an addiction. They are sacrificing. Basically, this is someone that have I would say pretty pretty damn sure that this person had a serious addiction. They've started to see the light here, why this journey, why you are in their life, but they refuse to connect the dots, because they're in their mind, like in their surroundings, is just saying, well, Pisces is someone that you're attracted to, they're good looking, and you know, you're not with them, so carry on with your life here. They have some signs and synchronicities telling them, and they are constantly in your energy, constantly thinking about you, but they are not reaching out for help. They're picking up their wand, putting on their best suit, and they try again with the same approach, with the devil and the magician, because then it's like, well, let's put this, you know, this show back on the road. There is no one watching, and it's just kind of becoming a little bit sad. You could be dealing with someone that have, yeah, again, it's obviously addictions to a certain point can be very sad for anybody that have the addiction when they don't get help. Then it will only be sad because someone is basically not not using the light. They're not taking the handout. They are in denial, which is, I do see a bad ending for this person. That's very, very stubborn. They are extremely stubborn. This is a functional drug addict, functional alcoholic. You cannot see, they look beautiful. This is someone that is just stubborn. They could speak completely normally. They could have, you know, job, like everything could be fine, and they could be very sharp on their tongue as well. There is a relationship to come to an end, right? They know they can't reverse it. They have just really, really, really burnt a candle in both ends. This person here, this is someone that can be, like, they are very good socially, like people like their company. This person is exciting. People, especially in the environment where they go, they are extremely excited when this person is out. There's something about them. Again, you can't really see, they're not a bad person. They are, I'll pull a few more cards here. It's just, this person, with this, when they're in this addiction, it's as if they have it's a gap in their life. Let's say they're, you know, they're filling out that gap, that could be time, right, with something they feel is meaningful, which is their addiction, and they make it look very exciting. So this is someone that's saying, look at me, like I can go out every day of the week. I go to work. Like, look at me. Look how young I am. I'm exciting. You can do it as well. They speak through that devil energy, and they make it look so exciting. But you know, you can't blame them if you look at movies, which we all love to watch, right? Like all the you know, it's like, well, look at, you know, Money Heist, or look at, you know, any like series, which I love, right? Any sort of gangs and heists and just like a bit exciting stuff, underworld stuff, or, you know, it's something like that. I don't really see this person is not like they're stealing anything. I don't really see that. I just see there's some kind of underworld. They are filling up their gap, and they don't want to be dealing with the addiction, because when they deal with the addiction, they don't struggle to be without the addiction, what they have. So they could be telling everyone and saying, well, look, several weeks, like, I don't have any addiction. Can you not see? Right? Because the magician is very good at getting people to see what they want them to see. But the thing is that an addicted person, usually there's something underneath it. So if they wait long enough, they will go back to just being someone that maybe they lack confidence when they don't have that addiction. It's just, they feel like then is empty person. They can't dealing with themselves, with what's left when they peel off these layers with the addiction. They can't deal with that because there's a personality disorder perhaps as well. So they're saying, well, I might as well just stay like this, because yeah, maybe I earn a few more years of my life if I stop this addiction, but I will look you know, I will lose my image and I will look like a homeless person, right? There's something that is stronger than the addiction, something that is about personality and how people perceive them, that they are just saying, no, over my dead body, I'm not shedding that, just like it's too late now, I'm gonna keep this as it is. I can do fine with it anyway. But they know that they will never be with you because of that. They know that they will never really reach any, they are losing money, they are losing face. I see, you know, they have friends around them. I see that they have family around them perhaps as well. They could also have a child, right? I see this person, they have feelings, they are not a bad person, but they are stuck here. They're stuck here on this wheel. It won't turn, right? They refuse to heal. They refuse to heal. There will be a Tower moment. But this is someone, I'm telling you, this is someone that will not. With a Magician, they will absolutely never in a million years surrender. I think this addiction for them will be the end of them, for sure. It's something really deep. They have been doing it for a very long time. They have been juggling this addiction, this lifestyle for a very long time. They are completely deluded that it is that bad, because again, they are ruled by the devil and the Magician, and that is a very powerful combination right there. But they are also determined to reach out to you, Pisces. They are determined to reach out to you. They could be dealing with a Gemini here, I'm seeing as well. I do pick up Leo, Capricorn. There is a child that does remind them that there is time to change. They could have told their child, could have told their dog. There's someone they're telling, but this person can't really persuade them. They do work hard here. They suffer a lot from this addiction. This person, they are suffering. I'm telling you, this person is suffering a lot, like a lot. It's not, this person is, their inner struggle is real, right? It's very, very, very real and raw and painful. But they are, it's unbelievable. This is someone that is, any more messages on the devil and the Magician? Yeah. See here as well, the Queen of Wands. So some of them, they look a certain way when they have this addiction, and it makes them very powerful. They think, if they're dealing with the Leo, Libra, Scorpio, it's like an underworld, you know, it's not really, underworld doesn't really exist, right? But addictions does grasp onto people and keep them there. And if you think about, everybody have a temptation during our life, right? And if you think about, if you hold on to something that was so super tempting, if you just said, oh, actually, yeah, I'm having so much fun that I will not let go of that, and you keep doing that for years, right? You can just imagine. So it's something like that. This person, I see that this person, if you're dealing with a Virgo, they could have pursued a dream, right? They had talent. They could have been someone that became like world famous, that, let's say if it was an athlete. They pursued, what happened was that they pursued someone that they fell in love with. They betrayed them. In this underworld, they betrayed them. They picked up the addiction from their own. And again, it made them to a very bitter person when it comes to love. And they pursued this addiction in a way, and it became their lifestyle. And this Queen of Wands was, they should have healed. They didn't heal. It is an example of someone that was blaming someone for destroying their life and getting into an addiction, or they gave up everything for this person. And now, right, they made them to this Knight of Wands. They made them stall, and now they just, it's like they are sort of not there. Like, I'm telling you, this person is so bitter. They are just also saying now it's too late, but they might not seem bitter to the world. This person could be someone that is funny, like to like when they're social, they're funny, they are savvy, they are sort of sassy. I'm getting that they are, you know, you can't really tell. If you don't know this person, you can't really tell. And I think that this person as well is constantly trying to find new people, because anyone that see them for the first time, they can play the same sort of cycle on them, and that's, you know, they feel like they can keep that devil alive. But I probably have never read ever someone's person that is like beyond help. And I do see that this is like a major drinking. This is someone that is very like functional in the way they do. They're calculated. It's their lifestyle. They honestly believe that's how they can live. They have losses around them. They are aware of it, but they are just saying that they can still master the craft. But underneath all of this, there is an opportunity for them to heal, right? It's always an opportunity, and it is because of this twin flame connection they have with you, Pisces. Yeah, but this needs time. So wow, that was quite the reading. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and thank you for watching. I'll see you very soon.